Hey guys, welcome to Bowhunting Soul. All right, so just a quick reminder here that there are other options, right? For those of us that have like long bows that don't have like a good shelf on them, or if we're not shooting off of an elevated rest or something like that. When you're sitting there, especially in a tree stand, right? You know how if you're up at up at height or whatever, you don't want to be dropping arrows and stuff. So they do sell products that like hook onto your bow, or they stick onto your bow. Like it's called, I think one of them's called like Stop the Drop, I think is one it is. It's like an arrow holder. There's another version of it too, and those ones are good, right? And as you pull the bow, as you draw the string back, it actually pops off, right? It pops off the arrow, and you're able to take the shot. But if you don't want to do that, and if you're just fine with just something just holding on to your arrow so it doesn't kind of fall off the shelf, this is a Night Eyes gear tie, right? I know I'm not the first one to come up with this, right? But I mean, I've been using this for a couple years. It works fantastic. Now, on my ASL, right, it's got a straight grip. I just use a zip tie, right? Zip tie goes in into this rubber grip over here that I have on the bow, and it works fine. But on a bow that has like a pistol grip like this, right, the zip tie kind of comes up and out. It almost like like curls outward, you know what I mean? And there's just too much slop in there, right? So the arrow doesn't like this. It doesn't really contain the arrow very well. All I really want is like for this to not rattle off, when I'm like up in the tree stand, right? So this Night Eyes gear tie works just fine, right? And I kind of wrap it around. You can figure out a way to do it on your own bow, right? I mean, I don't need to over-engineer this for you guys, right? But I mean, all you really need to do is, when you're ready to shoot or you see something coming, it's tough to do this one hand because I'm holding the camera, but you just kind of move it out of the way, and you can even kind of hook it onto, back here, you can kind of hook it onto your other arrow there, right? You guys can figure that part out. But anyway, I posted a couple like just random pictures in the background with the bow in the background. Let's set this down here, and people are like, oh, a couple of people have asked like, oh, what is that thing on there? Well, that's what that is. It's just a Night Eyes gear tie. So again, if you don't have a good arrow holder or a good arrow rest, and a zip tie won't work because again, your pistol grip kind of flares out and it just kind of defeats. It's just too much slop in there. Yeah, Night Eyes gear tie works really good. All right, I'll leave a link below, but I mean, you guys can go get Night Eyes gear ties anywhere, but it's always nice to have those things anyway. I always have a few kind of wrapped around various loops and stuff on my backpack. Just they come in handy. So all right, that's it. A little short, sweet video. See you guys.